Hey Simmers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2. We have reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
No, and it's been an amazing journey so far. We get a lot of questions from you guys about how we record our game videos. So we thought to celebrate reaching this milestone, we'd do a detailed video about our process, in case you guys find it interesting, and also for other people who might ask in the future.
In this video, we'll be talking about 3 stages of our process: setup and prep, recording and editing, and finalizing and publishing on YouTube.
We know a lot of YouTubers have a much more complicated process than we do, but a lot of other YouTubers have a much simpler process.
When we first started our channel, we had a very simple process, but as we've continued, we've tried to improve our videos to make a better viewing experience for you guys, and it's just gotten more complicated.
So this is about what we currently use and what we currently do, but anyone can follow whatever process works for them. The most important thing is practice and dedication.
So once we have our equipment set up, we plan out the shoot. For instance, when we do neighbor house tour videos, one of us will visit the neighbor's house ahead of time to make sure everything looks good. And we make notes about anything particularly cool or interesting we want to highlight.
We also make sure to get pictures of the welcome sign of the town and an image we can use for a thumbnail when we publish the final video to YouTube.
Then we hook up the device to the MacBook and set QuickTime to record a new movie.
QuickTime is a free program which comes pre-installed on all Apple computers.
With the latest updates to Macs and iOS devices, it's really easy to use to record the screen of any Apple device.
The audio selection should either be from the device if you want game audio, or the microphone if you want to record your voice.
These days, we don't record game audio because we don't want copyright strikes, and because we just think using a separate music track makes our videos feel smoother.
We use Audacity for our main voice recording program. This is another free program which you can download on the internet.
There's a lot of tutorials online and on YouTube which talk about the proper settings to use in Audacity, so we won't go into detail about that here, but just look for them, they're out there.
With everything set up, we then record. We always make sure to do a sound check ahead of time in both QuickTime and Audacity to make sure everything is working properly.
We play the game normally on our device, and meanwhile QuickTime and Audacity record everything.
This is what the raw, unedited audio looks like in Audacity.
We listen to the entire track to make sure everything came out okay.
Usually there's a lot of background noise and the volume isn't great.
So we use a lot of different tools in Audacity to process the audio track.
See, and this is what the audio looks like after we've finished processing it. You can see it looks really different from the original raw audio.
We then export the Audacity project file as a different format, usually a WAV file.
We use iMovie to edit the video and audio together for YouTube. This is another program which comes free with Apple computers.
We import the QuickTime video file and the Audacity WAV file into iMovie, then put them together in what's called a timeline.
This is a brand new file which will eventually become the video that gets processed and uploaded to YouTube.
At this stage, we watch the entire video together with the audio, making sure the audio is in sync with the video.
This is the key stage where we edit the video to fix any mistakes we've made while recording. We always make more mistakes, there's always more little glitches than we would like.
We add separate music tracks to a lot of our videos.
We get free music from great sites like incompetech.com, which we credit in all of our video descriptions.
This is an example of what the iMovie timeline looks like after we've fully edited the video.
Notice that at the bottom we've added the separate music track.
Some of our timelines are more complicated than others. It all depends on how many mistakes we've made.
Or how much just random boring stuff that we decide we want to cut out in the final edit.
We usually end up with a final video that's a lot shorter than the raw, unedited video.
As a final touch, we add some graphics at the beginning and the end of the video so you guys know it's a Make 2 video.
Then we each try to watch the final video one last time to make sure everything looks good.
Usually it's one of us who does most of the editing for a single video and the other one will watch it and give suggestions for changes.
Yeah, we don't work as well when we're sitting side by side editing together with both of us trying to make suggestions every second, so we split up.
Usually we can use iMovie to share the video directly to YouTube.
This is a one-step process for us, but a two-step process for iMovie, which first creates an MOV file, then uploads the MOV file to YouTube.
But lately iMovie has been crashing a lot at the upload stage, so instead we let iMovie create the MOV file, then we upload it to YouTube ourselves through the YouTube website.
We always set the video to private because we have to do a few things before we finally let it go public.
First, we have to put in a video description.
We put a lot of important information in our video descriptions, such as our Facebook links, credits for the music we use, and shoutouts to other simmers.
This has answers to lots of common questions you ask us in the comments, so be sure to check them out.
We also put in tags so you can find our videos more easily in search results.
And we add our videos to playlists to make our channel more organised and easier for you to browse.
We also add links in each video to other videos which are related or which we think you'll be interested in watching next.
When you click on that little eye in the top right corner of the videos, you should see these videos we've linked to.
And finally, we create thumbnails and other graphics to go with each video.
We use the program Pixelmator, which is only on Apple devices and costs around $30. It's a really powerful program and really nice to use and a lot cheaper than Photoshop.
Once we've uploaded the thumbnail, it's now finally time to publish the video.
So from start to finish, one video can take a couple of hours or even more before we finally let it go out.
So that's our YouTube process. As we said, this is just what we do now. Other people may use a totally different process with different equipment and software.
When we first got started, we didn't have a separate microphone and we didn't know as much about video editing or making thumbnails. But as we put more time into growing our channel, we wanted to get better.
And now we're at 5,000 subscribers and it's just really, really cool.
We've learned so much along the way and we've had a ton of fun making videos for you guys and talking to you all as well.
Again, thank you so much. We hope we can continue making ever better videos you guys enjoy.
And as always, thanks for watching.